Hello everybody, it's June here again. How are you? And it's time for my February favourites. Just going to dive in because time is moving on and it'll be time to go back to work very soon. So, okay, first things first, foundation. Absolutely brilliant foundation I've been using this month, and it is the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow foundation, and I have it in the shade Ivory Believe in Me, which I think is a pinky ivory. Absolutely gorgeous foundation. It's really hydrating, very brightening, lovely finish, quite dewy with the medium coverage. It's kind of medium to buildable coverage, I would think. The reason I love it is because of the finish. It's really it's not overly dewy, but it's very fresh looking on your skin. You will definitely need to powder. Well, I need to powder, unless you've got very dry skin, of course. I am powdering it with the MSF Natural, and it's really great, and it lasts very well if I powder. If I don't, it's gone within a couple of hours. But powder over it and it looks really nice, and it lasts great. I just love the colour. I love that the actual shade match for me is really good. And the finish on it is great. So that's that. Finish Natural. This is in medium light, and it's just powder, that's all. But it's not completely matte, which is what I love about it. It doesn't have the heaviness of some of the other powders. The Laura Mercier powder for me is a little bit too heavy for finishing foundation or topping foundation. This is just great because it adds to your coverage, but it doesn't really add to the weight of what you're wearing on your face. So I really like that. This one again I'm going to mention because this just never fails to impress me every time I wear it. It's the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturiser, my rapidly emptying tube of that, 50 mils. Absolutely brilliant tinted moisturiser. This has the same coverage as a foundation, but it's moisturising and it's got SPF. So I consider this to be sort of an easy to use foundation more than a tinted moisturiser. But it lasts all day on your skin. I can put that on in the morning, do my day, come home, and it's still there and still providing coverage. This is a slightly yellow tinted product. This is in the shade Finland. So it's a light shade, but it is a little bit yellowy. I'll just see if you can see that. But not so much that it's obvious, because it is quite translucent, but it just has that lovely blurring effect on redness. Probably the yellow does help to counteract the redness as well. But it's excellent, and I will definitely be buying another one of these when this one is empty, which will be soon. Okay, so that's face. Onto eyes. Yes, again, haha, here we go. What's the progress on my Lime Crime candy-eyed eyeshadow helper? There you go. It is nearly empty, guys. It just feels like I will never get to the bottom of this product. It's lasted me forever, and I'm just, I'm in love with it. It's a great base for your eyeshadow. This is bulletproof eyeshadow base, absolutely amazing. But I'd love to finish it and just try some of the other stuff I have. But anyway, so that's worth a mention. For brows then, this is just a great discovery I made this month, and it's the Anastasia Brow Wiz eyeshadow pencils. So I have them in two shades. I have the Caramel, which is a kind of a light brown, for days when I just want to fill in a few gaps, but I don't necessarily want my brows to look darker than they are. It's got a little spoolie on the end of it as well. And I also have it in Brunette, which is slightly darker, probably closer to my actual brow colour, but it just gives that heavier appearance. I'm wearing that one today, and it really does make your brows a lot stronger. So I don't always fill in with that. Sometimes I fill in with the lighter colour. Just depends on what makeup I'm wearing. And there's the spoolie. These are amazing pencils. They're just the right texture. Tiny little pointed pencil where you can just do individual strokes if you want to. lasts all day and is just perfect. So absolutely top marks for those. They are really cool. Chanel eyeliners. These are from the spring collection from Chanel. These are the waterproof eye pencils. This one is in the shade Beryl, and this is a sort of a lilac-y shade, just shimmery lilac shade. And you probably, oh, you can sort of see it. I really like that. And this one is in the shade Or Rose, which is rose gold, golden rose. And that one is a more kind of just like very pale, champagne-y, pinky, rosy colour. And these are great for waterlining. Very, very nice alternative to using flesh coloured pencil if you don't want to do that. They're very nice, very, very nice. They're also great for the inner corner of your eye, just to give you a little focused kind of glimmer in here. I really like them, and I've used them a lot actually, much more than I thought I would. I kind of picked them up. They were a bit of a frippery really when I bought them, I thought. But now I've actually used them a lot all month, and they do stay on your waterline pretty well, so they're very cool. This is from Benefit again. This is Ula Lift. And thank you to Deb, Mrs. The Doll. She was the one who raved about this, and I picked it up. And I don't have massive dark circles under my eyes, but some days I would be a little bit dark underneath if I don't get a lot of sleep, which I often don't. So I started using this, and I just pop this on over my eye cream in the mornings and give it a few minutes, and it's great. It's not really pigmented. It's very light pink in colour. It's not really a pigmented product. It's more a treatment, so it doesn't really cover, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's a light reflecting or something, and it really does refresh the look of your eyes, so I really like that. For mascara then, this one is just great. This is Urban Decay Super Curl Curling Mascara, and this is just a little sample. I'll probably buy a full size one of these eventually, although I've got a lot of mascaras to use and try. But yeah, this one's really good. Terrific, terrific definition with this. Really defines each lash. Great for the lower lashes. No, you know, crumbling or no smudging or, you know, fallout during the day, anything like that. So that's really great. For eyeshadows then, probably my favourite eyeshadow for the whole month was this. This is Le Métier de Beauté Kaleidoscope Eye Kit in Bauhaus. And there's the... Now you can still get this from Zunita.com. I got this a couple of months ago when it first came out. And these are the 4 shades. Now the one that came out last year, there was another one called Chauvet Pont d'Arc, which 2 of the shades are a little bit similar. That and that one there, the shades are slightly similar. But this one is different because it has this beautiful silver and it has this really nice charcoal colour. So the eyeshadows are just incredible texture. They're really, really pigmented and beautiful. And there are the colours there. And the way these can be used, it can be used obviously any way you like, but there is a technique that Le Métier de Beauté kind of talk about, which is where you just layer the eyeshadows one over another. And I have tried that technique with these shadows, and I was astonished at just how beautiful the effect was. To layer, you know, this brown one here with the silver one, or any of them really together, and they just look amazing. They're so, so soft, and like there's terrific pigmentation on those, as you can see. And the colours are just amazing. Like I'm still wearing these quite a lot, even though it's coming into spring. Like that kind of reddish colour and this silver together, they're just beautiful. And they're great. It's a great one for green or blue eyes. Really good. So yeah, that's that. So I've been wearing that a lot. One other eyeshadow. This is from MAC. This is one of their Pro Longwear eyeshadows. And this is called Uninterrupted. And this is a kind of a sepia tone kind of eyeshadow. And sepia was, I was just seeing a lot of sepia eyeshadow looks around. And then Pixie Woo did a tutorial using this particular eyeshadow. So the next time I was in town. I just picked it up and it's really nice. I like the Pro Longwear eyeshadows. I think they're a very nice formula. Okay, moving on. I have to speed it up here. Blush. Couple of things for blush. This is an Illamasqua blush in Naked Rose. And it just looks like a blah, nothingness colour. But it's not. It's a really natural pink that is just really flattering and makes you look quite healthy, which is often a good thing. And it's completely matte, lots of pigment, very finely milled and blendable and all that nice stuff. So that's Naked Rose from Illamasqua. Another Illamasqua blush. This is a cream blush and this is the shade Rude. And this is beautiful. This is a kind of peachy colour. And their cream blushes are lovely. They're quite quite pigmented and very, very dewy finish. They have a really dewy finish. So I would use them quite sparingly or use them as a base for blush. Today I'm wearing it with Milani Luminoso on top because they're a very similar shade and it's just really nice. It intensifies your blush and just keeps it on all day. But if you were dry skin at all, you'd love these. They're really good. So that's Rude. One more blush. This is a Burberry blush. This is the Hydrangea Pink blush from their spring collection. Cannot get enough of this blush. I've been wearing this most of the days this month. It is just so vivid and beautiful. Used very lightly, obviously, you know, unless you want to look like Coco the Clown, but this is amazing. It's got just such a beautiful texture. Like the texture is out of this world. The colour is just gorgeous and it's just, there it is there, and I absolutely love it. And you see when you blend it out, it just looks quite different, you know. It's very, very beautiful. So that's that one. I absolutely recommend that. For lips then, this YSL lipstick which I got recently, this is new. This is number 19. It's the Rouge Volupté Shine and this is their new shades. This is number 19 and this is a real departure for me. This is a really vivid pink. Now it's a sheer formula, a very shiny sheer formula, and it's a really gorgeous kind of cool magenta pink type colour, and it looks absolutely amazing. I love it. I'm still a little bit scared of the colour. When I look at it in bullet, I'm like, oh my god, am I wearing this today? But I put it on and within a few minutes it just looks great. I'm totally at home with it. Because it's a blue based colour, it's cool, kind of, the shade just seems to work with my skin tone very well. So absolutely love that. There it is there again, so you can marvel at the niceness. So yeah, that's that one. And then a Clarins lipstick. This again is one of their spring collection lipsticks. It's the Rouge Eclat and it's number 1, Nude Rose. Surprise, surprise. I just can't, I'm not happy unless I have some sort of a nude rosy lipstick in my favourites. Yeah, that's just basically a nude rose lipstick, but I love the formula. An absolutely delicious taste and scent to this. It's just a really basic, nice lipstick, and I love it. I love the moisturising texture of it and the creaminess and that shine. I'm quite liking shiny lips. I've gone off matte lips quite dramatically in the last while. I think they make me look older. So, that's definitely not for me. A nail polish, again, Illamasqua. This is from their Imperfection collection, or I'm Perfection collection for spring. And this is Fragile nail polish. And as you can see, it's this sort of speckled nail polish. This is a beautiful duck egg blue. Now I will show you the others. I have an Illamasqua haul. I bought a couple of more shades of this and I'll do a video and show them to you. I'll swatch them on my nails so you can see what they're like. And yeah, so that's just a duck egg blue and it's a really interesting formula. It's very nice, so very fond of that. Okay, couple of brushes, couple of Hakuhodo brushes that are absolutely just knocking my socks off. This one here is the H3000 is what's on. Now it's also the J5523. So J5523. I might just put little annotations beside just so to give you the names. This is a bit like a 217, a MAC 217, but it's softer, it's denser. It's just the kind of, the MAC 217's kind of aristocratic cousin, you know. A really beautiful brush for blending, and as you can see, dirty, so I'm sorry. But amazing brush, and there's really no difference in price. I mean, in fact, this might be less expensive. Don't quote me on that, but there's very little price difference. This is just so much better. The goat hair is just totally soft. There's no scratchiness, and it very little splaying when you clean it. This one here also is absolutely incredible. It's the H3001 J5522, and it's a big pointed blending brush. It's quite big. There's the 217 type brush, and this one, which is a really big pointed blending brush. And again, just soft, incredibly dense, perfect tool. This is the perfect tool for blending your eyeshadow. It's amazing. Love that. This one here for my foundation is just really great. This is H2277, and again, I'm sorry that it's dirty. It's goat hair and synthetic, and it's a angled flat kabuki type brush, but this is a very, very dense, gorgeous brush, and it has a little sort of synthetic fibres are slightly up higher, so it's not totally flat. It's a little bit, you know, it's got the extra length in the synthetic fibres. So if you can see, they're just jutting slightly above the level of the goat hair fibres. And it's just perfect, you know, it's kind of shaped a bit like the Shiseido foundation brush, but it's much bigger, and it's amazing for buffing in foundation. You know, you can really do it quickly, and it just gives a beautiful result. So that's that one. These two little guys here, these again are dirty, so forgive me. 2899 and 2890. Tiny little pointed brushes. These are amazing for going under the eye, or for you know, smudging eyeliner. I've actually used this one to apply eyeliner, like gel eyeliner and stuff, and it's really good. These are great brushes. These are really great brushes, and they're tiny, amazing. This one as well, this is one of the Kokutan brushes. It's H2291, and it's just a shader brush. So, but I just love these. Now I'm not going to leave the stickers on. I just left them on so I could tell you the names, because I would never remember them. So there's that one. And this is just the best of all. This is the daddy of them all. This is the H23. Hello there, how are you? How are you there? It's June. What?